Hi guys, Charlotte from Foodie here. I'm at number 11 Pimlico Road with Jim Gore from the Wine and Spirit Education Trust. He's going to be teaching me all there is to know about pairing wine with Christmas dinner. So Jim, thank you so much for joining me at number 11 Pimlico Road for an early Christmas lunch.
No problem, my pleasure to be here.
What mistakes would you say people make when they're shopping for their Christmas wines?
I think the main problem that people come across is that they feel they need to spend a lot of money on wine. And I think, to be honest, on Christmas Day, it's all about having fun. So my advice really is to, for one, just pick the wines that you like, to be honest. I also think as well, people get so fixated on the actual Christmas dinner itself, the actual plate of food you've got in front of you. Really, or certainly in my house, Christmas Day is such a long day that actually most of the wine drunk is not really around the dinner. So certainly just chill out a little bit with your selection, I think.
So typically, people tend to consume seafood for their starter on Christmas Day. What would you pair with it?
Well, I think when we actually have a look at the dish itself, it's really important to understand what the dish is all about. When you have a look at seafood starters like this, most often they are covered in lemon juice. We've got a salad here as well, covered in vinaigrette. So actually it's a really acidic dish. So if you were to have a dish as acidic as this, it would make the wine seem quite soft, almost quite fruity, a little bit sweet. So it's quite a nice opportunity to have a wine with really high acidity in order for it still to be refreshing once you've had your really acidic dish.
And you've picked a Riesling?
I have, yeah, I've picked a Riesling. I mean, we could have gone for a cool climate Chardonnay like a Chablis, we could have gone for a Picpoul de Pinet, or even an Albarino from Spain. But actually, I've chosen a Riesling, absolutely.
Doesn't it have a bit of a bad reputation?
I suppose, to a point. And I think that's more the sweetness, to be honest, rather than the actual grape variety. The one we've gone for is Eden Valley Riesling from Australia, but actually most Australian Rieslings are completely dry, really concentrated, lots of lime, lemon, zesty character, but with that all-important acidity to match with the high acidity of the seafood.
Should we try it out?
Yeah, absolutely. Cheers.
So over the main part of Christmas dinner, the roast, what would you serve with it and why?
I know we're talking about turkey here, but turkey and actually the meat has got nothing really to do with the sort of wine you'd want to pair with it. If you actually have a look what we've got pigs in blankets, we've got roast potatoes, we've got bread sauce, cranberry sauce. Basically what we've got is salt, fat and acidity. So what it's going to do to the wine, particularly to red wine, is to make it softer, fruitier, make the tannins seem a lot softer as well. So it's actually your opportunity, even if you're not a red wine fan, it's your opportunity to get a wine with really high tannins, really concentrated wine, such as the Margaux that we've chosen here. Whatever meat, and quite frankly, you can be vegetarian and have this. It's all about flavour intensity, salt, fat and acidity.
At the end of the day, it must be time for Christmas pudding.
Absolutely. So, it might sound a little bit silly, but the thing you really need to consider when you're having a dessert is that a dessert's really sweet. So, if we were to have a wine that wasn't sweet, the wine would probably taste quite tart and astringent. So, you could pick any wine as long as it's got quite a lot of sweetness, so any normal pudding or dessert wine. But actually, I've decided to go with a tawny port, a 10-year-old tawny port. It's got the level of sweetness, but also it tastes of dried fruit, which the Christmas pudding does. So I think it's a perfect pairing together.
Oh, fantastic. Well, I'm going to try it right now. Yeah, I can see how that really works. Wow, fantastic. I've learned so much today. Thank you for giving up your time.
No problem.
Let's finish this fantastic Christmas pudding off.
Great.